Hello guys, in this video we want to discuss about packet tracer 6 to 4 configure EtherChannel, and you can see objectives here. We have 4 objectives: configure basic switch setting, configure EtherChannel with Cisco PAGP, configure LACP EtherChannel, and configure redundant EtherChanneling. As you know, EtherChannel is the technology that help us about combine a lot of link, for example, maximum 8 link, physical link into one logical link. For example, between switch 1 and switch 3, you can see 2 link, but we want to combine them in one logical link. Advantages are increase and provide high speed network, and also provide redundancy in our network. You know, we have two forms for EtherChannel: LACP. This is IEEE standard, and also we have Cisco PAGP, and this is technology that is special for Cisco switches. You cannot configure this technology on uh, other switches like Huawei, only Cisco. In this situation, you should configure basic switch setting. In this assignment, you should assign a switch name with host name. Go to switch 1 and write here enable and conft, and you can write here host name S1, and about switch 2 same. Under configure terminal, you should write here host name S2, and also about switch 3, you should write here enable conft, and host name should be S3. And other thing, before beginning the link aggregation, we should verify what is the status of interface, and before creation of EtherChannel, we want to write here in switch 1 according to the assignment in privilege exec mode. You can write here, and you can see which this comment, which interface is up. You can see F02122 and also G012 is up. Another command you can write here, show interface status. You can see what is the status for interfaces and which VLAN this interface assigned to, and also duplex and split. You can see show interface trunking. You can see there is no trunking here, but for EtherChannel it's important, and it's rule between all of the switches, all of the link, and all of the interface should be in trunking mode. You cannot set it in access mode, otherwise doesn't work in EtherChannel, but it's important. Okay, and also you can see show VLAN brief, how many VLAN we have. We have only one VLAN here, and all of the interface in this switch and other switch also assigned to VLAN 1, some as a native and management VLAN. Okay, and configure EtherChannel with Cisco PAGP. First, we start with PAGP technology. You should go to first configure port channel. In the first EtherChannel is created for this activity, aggregates ports F021 and 22 between S1 and S3. Configure the ports on both switch as static trunk ports. As you know, we have two forms for trunk, static and dynamic. If you don't know about that, you can come back to one of my video about trunking VLAN and trunking configuration. First, you should go here in switch 1 and interface fast range fast Ethernet 0, 21 and 22 should be assigned to trunking mode. Okay, and it will be up. And also for G01 and 2 in other side linked to S2 also should be same switch port. This is rule in other in all switches here. And interface range fast Ethernet 0, 21 to 24. As you can see here, we don't have any gigabit internet here. And right switch port mode trunk, and it's the first condition and the first thing we should do that. Okay, now you can see, for example, to show interface trunking, and after that you can see with you can compare this command to before. Now we have 4 interface here that is that are in trunking mode. Okay, and in this section we should create port channel. As you see here, I want to show you. You should create port channel 1 here, port channel 3 here, and port channel 2. First, we'll start with switch 1. Okay, this is switch 1. Exit interface range F01 and 2. First shutdown. After that, channel group command. Which one? Which group? It should be group 1. And which mode? It should be mode, for example. If you want to create PAGP, you have 2 options here. You can see auto or or desirable. What is the difference between auto and desirable mode? A port is in desirable mode can form the ether channel with another port that is in the desirable or auto mode, and a port in auto mode can form an ether channel with another port in the desirable mode. It means auto mode only look at other side. If other side is desirable, can works. In other side is auto, cannot work. It's important. In this situation, you should write desirable for both of them. And also no shot. Another thing, after you create channel group, you should write here port channel 1 that we have created, and also this port channel also should be trunking mode, and do WR. And same process for switch 3. In switch 3 also interface F 0, 21 and 22, interface range fast Ethernet 21 and 22, and it should be first shut down and channel group. We should create which group? Group 1, and mode should be desirable and no shot. And also we should create EtherChannel port channel 2 or 1, port channel 1, and switch port mode trunk, and do WR. And after fast forward, you can see all of them will be green. Okay, now we have done it in between switch 2 or switch 3 and switch 1. In other section, and also verify port channel 1 status. How to verify that? You should come back to privilege exit mode and right here show EtherChannel summary, and you can see we have done it because port channel 1 we have done it, and this is the protocol BGP and which interface are in, and also SU means you have done it because U means in use and S means layer 2. If here you can see, for example, D, it means down, and it means you have not created this, and maybe you should troubleshoot this problem, and but now it works for you here. And what about configure LACP Ether channel? Configure port channel 2 here. You should go to S1 again and interface range G01 and 2 and first shot. After that, channel group 2, and mode should be passive. What about passive and what about active? You can see here passive and active here. To port in active mode, negotiate with the other side to form EtherChannel, while the interface in passive mode indicates using LACP, but responds to request only and does not send any request. It means in passive mode, always this interface look at other interface in other side. If other side will be on, also it will be on, and also it will be active. Is better see. It's because of security and no shot and interface port channel 2 and switch port mode trunk, and also right here. And what about switch 2? Switch 2 here. You can see interface first conf T, interface range, fast Ethernet 0, 23, and 4, switch port mode trunk, and also G0, 1, and 2, switch for mode trunk, and first shutdown, and after that channel group 2 mode should be active here, and no shot, and interface exit, and now right here interface port channel 2 that we have created, it should be up and it should be trunk, switch port mode trunk, and do WR, and you can see here if you click on fast forward it will be also done. But spanning tree and STP make one link here orange. Yes, it's a redundancy. Yes, and it's to protect against loop in switches, as you know. Verify port channel 2. Excuse me, port channel 1 and port channel 2 status here. You should go here, for example, and write. We can also, you can see here, it's better. Show interface. It was between 0 S1 and S2. Okay. Show EtherChannel summary. You can see you have done it also. This is P port 2 and this is SU and LACP. But what about configure redundant EtherChannel? It should be mode passive and mode active here in switch 2 and switch 1. Switch 2 should be interface range fast Ethernet 23 and 24 and first shot. After that, you should create channel group 3 mode. It should be passive and also no shot and exit. Port channel 3, interface port channel 3 and switch port mode trunk. And also here in switch 3, enable conf-t, interface range fast Ethernet 023 and 24. And it should be switch port mode trunk, yes, first shot, and also switch port channel group 3 mode active, yes, and no shot, and come back to configure terminal and interface port channel 3 and switch port mode trunk and do WR. And also here you can see do show EtherChannel trunking, to show EtherChannel summary, excuse me. Yes, and you can see also we have done it about port channel S3 and it's SU in use and layer 2 and all works here. Yes, between them. And now in this situation, this port and this port of switch 1 will be chosen as redundancy. Okay. Now we should check here. Use the show command from part 1 and step 2 to verify the status of port channel 3. We have done it. Creating Ether channel links does not prevent a spanning tree from detecting switch loops. View the spanning tree status of the active ports on S1. You should go here and right here show spanning tree active, and you can see only we have VLAN 01 and in VLAN 1 you have root ID with priority here, and this is MAC address of this is root ID, and also we have bridge ID, and you can see PO port channel 2 is blocked because the spanning tree has chosen this port channel as blocked. and we don't want it because G01 gigabit 01 is better and is stronger than fast Ethernet about speed, and we want to uh, change it to root ID. In this situation, you should use priority, and port channel 2 is not operative because spanning tree place some ports into blocking mode. Unfortunately, those ports were the gigabit ports in this topology. You can restore these ports by configuring S1 to be primary route for VLAN 1. You could also set the priority to 24,576. Yes, you should go to switch 1, and in configure terminal, you have two options here. Two options is same result. You can see right here, spanning tree VLAN, which VLAN only we have VLAN 1 and root primary. And in this situation, switch 1 port channel 2 will be primary. Also, you have same option here. You can write, for example, VLAN 1 priority, and you can set any priority, for example, 21, 24, 5, 7, 6 as priority, and it's same for you. If you click on pass forward, you can see it will be moved from here to here, orange link, and this link will be redundancy and redundant for our network. And now G01 and G02 contribute and participate in our network primary. You can also see here show spanning tree active, for example. Now you can see port channel 1 and port channel 2 is in designated mode. You can see here, okay? You can compare with here. It was blocked, but now it's forward, okay? Another thing here I can show you. Yes, you can see root ID changed to this root ID, this MAC address, and also it's same. Okay, yes, thank you for watching, and support me and subscribe me, and uh, write anything for me if you want, and if you need any question and any courses and any course and any study, please write for me. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.